Stream. Right. Alright, let's go. Brother Republic Part 2. Was there an option to talk to them? Hey Tub, how are you? Find the Brotherhood in the area and deal with them. What's my armor at? I gotta be honest, guys. I don't know how doable this is. Sweet. All right, I'll give the puppies a treat in just a minute. Today you win the treat race. Are there missiles in here? There's rounds. Maybe you could ask them nicely to leave. You know, that's the best idea you've had. That's the best idea anyone's had in this regards. Hey, Wolf. Okay, Huh. Where am I even going? It just says, like, right there. It wants me to murder everybody. Oh, frick off! Oh, we're so doomed. Oh, we are so screwed. One sec. 13. Guys, do you think they'd be mad if it were a Centurion helmet? Okay. Just drop by. Thanks for dropping by, Wolf. Have a good call. Alright, what weapons do I have? I feel like we need to get the missile launcher back, guys. I think we need to get the missile launcher. Yeah, I think missile launcher is very, very necessary. Now we just gotta see if we have any missiles. Okay. Alright, is it in here? Nope. Oh! Thank you for the Prime sub, Tub, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Missile launcher. We have 5 missiles. We need more missiles. Wait, how much? We only got 76 machine gun. You'll probably be back. All right. Yeah, I feel like this is not going to be quick, if I can be honest. If I can be frank. Okay. 7 months go by fast. True. Which reminds me, I still need to make a like a 1.5-year badge. After you go through the rainbow, what do you do? Copper, silver, gold? Eat the Skittles? Wait, that's such a stupid idea. What if I did it? So, wait, we have, wait. Frick. Look, guys, I know I don't get sidetracked, but, 1 second. 1 second. I need to look at my, I need to look at my badges. Okay. We're cooking. Community. Would it be a monetization? Subscription badges. There we go. Okay. Red, orange, yellow, green. Okay. So we have, yeah, Rory G. Biv, 1.5 and 2 year. If 1 year is purple, purple and green does not. I don't like how that would be. What if we started mixing colors? So like one for 1.5, you could have the purple and then a slash of red. And then for 2 years, you go to orange. And then, wait, no. Yeah, purple with a slash of red. And then for 2 years, you go orange and you just flip it upside down. And then for 2.5, you do the orange and the yellow half. And then for 3, you flip it upside down. Oh, frick, my lips bleeding. You just flip the sub upside down. Anyway, back to the game. Why make things more difficult if you don't have to? Just take the sandwich and flip it upside down. Okay. Anyway, back to the game. Frick. I laughed so hard I frickin' busted a scab on my lip. Screw that. That's rude. I just have such good ideas. I crack myself up. Okay. We need more missiles. We can't do this if we don't have more missiles. Get into a bar fight? No, just dry lips. Just winter. But I bit my lip when I was laughing, and whoops. Okay. I did once fall and trip and completely busted my lip. I have a scar that's like this long on the inside of my lip. Luckily it's only on the inside, from college when it was raining and we were walking back to the dorm and I tripped and I was stepping up on the sidewalk and my foot slipped in the rain and completely bit down on my lip, and it was bad. I sent my dad a photo because they're like in the medical field, and he sent me back the photo of Rocky after he got beat up. So I was like, thanks, Dad. Thanks for the support. Just a wink of information. If you go during the day, they won't shoot at you? What time is it? Okay, I don't need discounts today. We're gonna try this. But yeah, it was bad. And then I went to the doctor and they're like, so did somebody do this to you? Were you drunk? I'm like, no, and I wish. Was my response. They did say I had like a super mild concussion. You could just tell by my eyes. Fast travel to Sloan, then hit T to pass time. This is for the Brotherhood? Yeah, a concussion. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I slipped and then went kerplunk and rammed my head into the sidewalk and bit my lip. Yeah, also had an abrasion over on my eye. Frankly, my gold glasses blocked some of it. It was actually very helpful. Oh, there's no fog now? Ooh, I like that. You wanged your knuckles? No, no, no. I wanged my lip. We're talking about the time I got beat up by a sidewalk. Oh, frick off! Oh, it's you. Yeah, I can beat you up. You're fine. Oh, fudge you. Wrong way. I literally just went the wrong way. Wow. Ban the bomb. Pop chems, not bombs. Peace. Class of 99 rules. We're gonna save. What armor am I wearing right now? Do we think that they would dislike the Centurions? I'm just gonna wear that. Okay. Okay, so nobody here? Oh. What's that? Oh, wine. I'll take it. Hello? To me, one of my digits on my right hand last night. Purposefully? Okay, fair enough. That's good to know that it wasn't on purpose. Guess I'll just see myself out. Okay. But yeah, I hope your finger's okay. That wasn't the right. Excuse me, do you mind scooching over a little bit, please? The Brotherhood hates the NCR. Okay. You're making a lockpick by hand and your hand slipped and sliced. Ooh! Okay. Hello? Oh. Should know breaking and entering was the answer. Huh? What? Well, frick you then. Pick up. I was gonna say, why were you making a lockpick? I'm assuming for something you owned. At least I would hope so. What the frick? And now it's foggy again. You know, we're gonna go back when it's daytime, guys. We're gonna wait until it's daytime. Show dominance over one of the bosses. They walk in and you're just gerrymandering a lockpick. Wait, what time is it? When you don't have a clock, so you just keep getting up to go outside and see if it's daylight yet. Even though we do have a clock, I just forget. In the game? It wasn't where that was a position I could do. T-pose to assert dominance. Like, I'm not scared of you. With Tootsie Rolls. So unlocked it and relocked it. Nice. That's funny. He comes in and asks, and you gotta do the T-pose. When he comes in to ask why the frick his thing is filled with Tootsie Roll Pops. Oh wait, not Tootsie Roll Pop, just Tootsie Rolls. Dang, should put Tootsie Roll Pops in there, and then he would have walked in, you would have been, why are there Tootsie Roll Pops in there? You'll go, how many licks does it take to get to the center of it? And you'd be like, no. Relocking is way more difficult. Oh yeah, no, frick. I've unlocked a couple of really basic locks before with, you know, basic, just paperclip ones. And yeah, relocking is frick. This is a different one, right? Hello? Where the frick is everybody? Oh. Wait, was that in the other one too? Okay. Anything over here? Nope. Alright. Okay. That is now mine. Thank you for your contribution. Doesn't use them. Yeah, bobby pin and a paper clip for the hinge to hold it steady. That's how I've done it. The torque, whatever it's called. You know what I mean. Okay, so we already opened this. See if there was ammo on here I missed. Oh, yes. Okay. Right, back out we go. Why does it show enemies? I'm just going about my business. Please leave me alone. Out of binder clips? Dang. One of your tech for detention open like a minute. Took 10 to close? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Hello? 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 Is there literally nothing I can do until night? It wasn't show me on the map. Entrance, entrance. There's 4 bunkers in the valley. Okay, so I'm just bad. Got it. Oh, is that one? Okay, this is a different one. Midnight.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear.
What's going on?
I've told you what to...
Fine.
Take it all off and hand it to me. then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber.
Does it release at midnight? It might. I'm not sure when the release is exactly. How to pick locks recently? Nice. Make contact with Brotherhood.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you?
I'll speak to your elder.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Follow me closely, or you'll be shot.
He says that so happily. Okay. Oh, you let her keep her gun.
How did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth.
I explained
You
it
took
earlier.
an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider.
Okay,
To
okay.
accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off.
Ah, frick.
Yes, we could kill him easily enough. But sometimes you can learn a great deal by observing people, both enemies and friends. Which is why it will be very interesting to observe how you choose to deal with the situation, and decide which you are, enemy or friend. Do we understand one another? Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To
That's why I'm
underscore
grounded.
this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
But I get lost easily. Wait.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
Wait, hold, wait. Wait a frick. Wait a minute. I'm just bad at directions. Follow. Don't stray from the path. Don't stray from the path. Dang it. Did you grab your gear? One second. It's a bluff. Just follow the compass religiously. That's the plan. Where they say they put my stuff? Oh wait, egg through. You guys think it's a bluff? That's a gate, right? No, it's not the gate. I was wondering, it's like, is it like 1 foot outside the gate that you blow up, or is it like, we're talking like a bit more? Or like, does it not even have to be? Do you have a pick kit? I do not. I thought about getting one. But then I realized it was illegal in some states, and then I never bothered to look into if it was illegal in this state. Why the frick do you keep changing? Let's see. It's a nice black bag thing. Yeah, I'll have to look into that again. I've done it for a couple years. Oh. I was gonna follow the wrong thing and lead directly to my death. Whoops. That would be pretty on par for me, though. Has a big whoops with an explosive collar on, yeah. Okay, well, looks like we have to step outside of here. Almost was an uh-oh, yeah. I guess we're just gonna see if we can talk to him.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger?
Keep pointing a gun at me and I'll stick it up your butt.
Got some claws on you, little lady. I like that. What can I do for you?
Who are you?
Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though.
What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers, see if I can get that radio working.
Seems like a bad location for a safe house.
And in your expert opinion, why would that be?
Powder gangers use these bunkers as hideouts.
You've seen that with your own two eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the information. You may have saved my life.
Good point, Zod. Good point. Sweet, wait, I can just... Wait, will they let me teleport now? Or will I blow up? There's no way they're gonna let me blow... Oh, frick off! You're gonna make me walk all the way back. So apparently there's a fourth bunker I haven't found yet. Frankly, if there was only a way to, if I had to murder him, I probably would have just gone back and reloaded it and then just went on a murder spree for the Brotherhood. But I'm glad that there was an option to actually talk. Because, I mean, we are trying to do this on the NCR's terms for the most part. I mean, I'm sure a couple murders they wouldn't be, like, super upset, but, like, it's not ideal. Trash them after you mischief.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
Okay.
How did you resolve the situation with the...
Means you won't be a problem. He's gone.
Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back?
Convinced him of staying, he was more dangerous than moving on.
You exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively.
To side with the NCR? That's what I was wondering, Johnny. That is what I was wondering if I could do.
Test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you.
Oh, praise be.
That's better, I hope. Now that
Thank
we
you.
have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy.
Got it, boss. Hello?
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder Mekamar, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
So you had a security?
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
Why did I have to deal with the Ranger topside?
Normally, that would have fallen under my jurisdiction, but the Elder thought it'd provide a good test for you, so I backed off.
Exactly the rules regarding entering and leaving.
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
Okay. Guys, do you think you'd be mad if I... Yeah, I think you'd probably be mad. I don't think we're quite on good enough terms right now for me to, break into his computer.
What I wish to discuss with you
Very mad.
once I get settled in the command.
Okay. Yeah, frick, having the Brotherhood on our side could be pretty cool. I'm interested in seeing how they differ from the ones in 4. Okay. Pew pew, all the things. We're trying to see if we can make friends with them. Welcome in, Raver. How are you? Let me out. Wait, will it? Oh. The quiet kid at school compared to Fallout 4? Oh, okay. Just in case. Pretty boisterous. They had a giant blimp. Yeah, I'd say so. Welcome, Lorenzo. Display your last 3 files. This is maddening. All my research thus far points to a company called Poseidon Energy as having experimented far beyond the capabilities of our current power armor and weapons. It is possible they were behind the development of the equipment the Enclave used as well. Why then have we found numerous caches of military-grade equipment throughout the wastes and nothing from this company? I've just discovered something. Horrifying. If my projections are right, we must, but I shouldn't get ahead of myself. The Elder will know what to do. He must. The Elder has asked me to provide a list of possible locations for the components needed. Unfortunately, our reconnaissance of the area is lacking due to Elijah's insistence that we concentrate all efforts on Helios. Ibston and I have managed to retrieve some information from the data store on sites of potential interest, but they are mostly military and industrial locations. If only I knew if there were other bunkers, or even one of those old Robco vaults in the area. Okay, cool. Where the frick is the Elder? Elder?
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here. If you'll excuse
Okay, sorry. So many doors. Hello, who are you?
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come. I can't say it's something I treat all the time, but I should have something to help you through it.
If the Preridin was built out of previous crops of Rivet City, or do I bring that up? Yep.
There, that's got it. Don't...
Got it. Alright, so we found the doctor. It's level 1 and level 2. Elder is on level 2. Okay. Is where I am right now 1 or 2? Oh, shooting range. Because Bethesda said so. You know, that adds up, yeah.
Welcome to the range. Feel free. Sure. The Elder's already given the okay. Unfortunately, you'll have to...
Got it. Okay, so down we go, I guess. Level 2. Yeah, we're just gonna check on you. Elder? 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 No. How do you open that one? Elder? Still on level 1? Just roleplaying. Okay, let me open all the doors real quick. Hello? And how the frick do I get to level 2? Door? One sec, there's a door. Level 2. Nope, that just leads us to security. And that leads us to the exit. I got this, guys. I got this. I got this. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Down here. One sec, I got this. And then if that doesn't work, I will follow your lead. So that wall with double turret, go straight past them, turn right. And it would seem you are correct. Thank you, Johnny. To be fair, I did end up finding it, but the instructions were also correct. Alright.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now.
Can you tell I play this game a lot? Not at all, not at all.
To help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say?
I'll help.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Sure.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
Sure.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. This doesn't even do anything, but it's cool.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen?
Sure.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
Mutiny. How do you supposed to do
I
that?
don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
I'll see what I can do. Actually, no. What do I get out of helping you?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
See what I can
That'll
do.
have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Okay, well, I'm doing a task right now.
What is it, outsider?
The Elder asked me to look for lost
Yes.
patrols.
I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
What would you do if you
After
became
lifting
Elder?
the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area, but standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
That's not about your last
Elijah
Elder.
was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Something about the battle at Helios.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
What do you think of the
It's a
lockdown?
travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
Why do you
It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost?
Fair enough. No, this is the exit. I mean, he says he'll help if he gets free. This guy seems sus. I agree. To be fair, they all seem kind of sus. I'm gonna go help the dude with, finding the patrols, and then inform this other dude of them, and then, take it back to him. It's this giant forehead? Yeah, true. Where's the frickin' exit? I mean, to be fair, I don't think the current elder would be willing to help me. But I could be wrong. So let's try and help out this current elder first before we commit a mutiny. Let's get back out of here. Right. It's also still a fourth bunker that we haven't been into yet. You advise I save before I commit one way or another. Alright, I can do that. I'll put 2 save files. Thank you, thank you. Okay, tell yes man. We're not doing the yes man one. We already found them. Oh, these are all part of the same one? Wait, those aren't different quests? This is the same quest? Okay. I would have thought those would have been 2 different quests. Interesting. Alright, let's go grab this holotape. Okay, yeah, so it seems like they're all pretty intrinsically tied together. Okay. What monster's here? Okay. Dead body, living body. Okay. Oh. Oh, frick off, you frickin' centaur pieces. Mo? I thought that was a centaur. What? Okay. Alright, not Mo!
Let's see what you got.
Okay. Oh, so you just dropped it. Okay, yeah, sure. I didn't ask you to wear it, I asked you to hold it.
Let's see what you got.
Where's my robot? Come here, robot. I need you to hold the armor. I know you can't wear it, but you can hold it, right, buddy? Right? Oh, you fudging fudgers! Fine. Because of how the armor system works? Okay. Data. Okay. Nope, this one's at Nellis. Okay. Nellis. Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Passed it. Found it! Perfect. And then we're gonna do R. Not yet. Exit that. Now we go here. We go item, apparel, R, merge. Perfect. Okay. And now. Paladin, escort, investigate the military base in Northeast. Okay. Of course, the current occupants are fiercely territorial. And no, I actually just got unaddicted to everything. I'm just not that strong. I don't think. Yeah, no, we're just weak. But I did the thing to cure my addiction, so it shouldn't... Oh, but my rads are very high. Oh, -2 strength because of rads. Oh. Oh. Huh. The more you know. Current occupants, fiercely territorial. New weapons, seriously threaten, power armor. Threat level is considered minimal. That being the password is so stupid. Paladin Hughes, I need you to head north, nearby communications, and look for the components mentioned briefings. The mutants there have been reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. Daddy's... Damn it, Big Saul. Gosh, dang it, Big Saul. I had to close this again. Which button is it? There we go. Okay. Let's go here. And then... What does the quest say? Okay, so I can either give them to McNamara or I can give them to Hardin. Let me just enter first. Alright. Save. Okay, that up.
Hey. Oh, hey there.
What would an elder do to get kicked out?
So you've been talking to Hardin, eh?
Ha!
He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Tell me what happened to
I'm sure
Helios.
someone's told you all this before. Several years, our elder at the time, Elijah, had.
Yep,
that
they wanted the
place was
power
hardly
station.
defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out.
Yep.
We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us. We lost a lot of men and women.
Who's Elijah?
Who was Elijah, more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. Kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
Alright. Interesting.
The reports say Mr. House's robots are now used.
Okay.
Send a team up there.
And then here, we're scribe. Scribe. You're a scribe? Are you a scribe? Scribe? No. They're all just.
Doc Schuler's a lifesaver.
Yeah?
What's with all the
It's
computers?
our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often.
Damn, your hair is
So
bright
this how
yellow.
we stay sharp.
To boot camp. Did they call you scribe at boot camp, Johnny? Said anymore. Did the Brotherhood used to go out more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Shouldn't you be in school?
Head scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary
Oh, you were
talent
scribe
when
for your
I took the
platoon.
mandatory VR combat testing.
I think I'm thinking of a scribe as
They
something
requested
different.
that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out.
Is he
with
just the
other
person who
students all the
writes
time,
down, like,
but at least I get to
all the
skip those
happenings?
boring lectures.
Is that what it is?
Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
Your parents
They
here?
both died at Helios 1.
Record keeper.
The
Okay.
others were always
Got
like
it. That is
family
what
to
I
me
was thinking.
before that, but afterward they became my family in truth.
So who do you take after more? Your mother? That
I don't
what?
know.
Okay.
I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon.
What do you mean you gotta decide for
I'm
yourself?
currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became
You
eligible
gotta do
for
guard duty
journeyman
assignments
status.
though. Oof.
But first, I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights or the Scribes.
Tell me about the
Knights
knights.
are in charge of all of our equipment.
Oh, you know, now they're giving us a definition anyway.
Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother.
How about the scribes?
The scribes are responsible for discovering.
Yep, discovering.
Without them, the Brotherhood could never fulfill.
Okay.
I was hurt in training the other day, and she fixed me right up.
Sorry, but I'm a little busy here, if you'll excuse me.
Okay.
Download complete. Begin recording. Navarro Outpost Scientists, I am glad that EDE has reached you. You will find several data banks of information on this machine.
Okay.
Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots. There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon Energy and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
Okay. Okay, where the frick's the doctor? I need the doctor to get rid of my rads. That's the toilet. Doctor! Oh, found the classroom.
Looks like Mr. Seems the NCR is making friends.
Okay. Locum hap. I guess we'll go back down here. Scribe. Activate. Guys, that was a lot of great information. Can I say that? That was some good info. I'm really glad we got that. Are any of them going to be different? Probably not, but there are 6 of them. Tamph. Okay. This one also enter in Tamph. Yep. Okay. Tamph. Up there.
This isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Got it. Thank you, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Why's that?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Oh, no.
Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us.
That's horrible.
Nah, it's not so bad. The world outside isn't exactly a paradise, you know? Still, you can only breathe recirculated air for so long. We've got more than a few people in here who are going a little stir-crazy.
What do you think of Harding trying to get McNamara
I
dismissed?
don't have time to think about silly things like politics right now. My main concern right now is getting this blasted data store up and running.
What kind of info?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compile dossiers on nearby points of interest.
About the virus.
Yes,
Can the virus be partitioned?
What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
I definitely follow. I'll give it a try.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Okay. What's the signal? What's the signal?
The virus just jumped. Hey, find which terminals it went to.
Ah! How do I know where it went? How do I know where it went?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Why? Virus. Did I do it?
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Oh, wait. Oh, frick. Wait, 1 sec. Let me, okay, how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lost count. Frick. Okay, on this half. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 3 of them? And book it from terminal to terminal. Okay. Alright.
Did you want to try isolating the...
Yep, let's do this. Oh. No, move.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Frick. I'm trying! Ah! I'm working on it! Shut up!
I thought we might have had it that time. Hey.
Where'd he go? Hello? Oh, okay. Nope. Hello? Hello?
Did you want to try isolating...
Go.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Partition. Nope. 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 I'm working on it! Shut up! Frick me! This sucks. This sucks. I don't think they ever have more than 2. I think it's stuck at 2. I think they're lying to me.
Did you want to try isolating the...
NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
I heard some special squad of rangers is on its way to the Vegas area.
We've never heard
What the what? Ah, so many people talking. You don't think I have the skills to do this?
This is on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the NCR is finally getting serious about fighting the Legion.
You just mean speed?
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Go. Yes.
Time.
You say we ran out of time? We've got 2.
Looks like Mr. House. One less thing for us to deal with.
Where'd he go? Where the frick did he go?
Did you want to try isolating the...
Feels good not to have to drag a Brahmin train across the Mojave.
Go. Nope.
Which terminals it went to.
Nope. Nope. I'm working on it. Shut up. Does that include the time I'm in the, Does that include the time when I have the computer open?
I thought we might have had it that time.
What could help is if I could get lucky. And then repeat. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try this again.
Did you want to try isolating...
Guys, we're gonna be here until we get this. And then it's probably gonna be bed.
Alright.
Depending on how long that takes. Yes? We have sandwiches. In the fridge? One sec. You can throw some chicken in the oven. Tonight's a fend for yourself night. You can do it. I don't know. You nodded off, son.
The virus.
Nope. 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 Check partition, screw you. Check rotation. Okay, guys. I hear you guys. However, Amy Cat wedged against your neck and who both zonked out. Nice.
The bunker takes a little getting used to.
Frick, you left. Where the frick did he go? Ibsen, get your butt over here.
Try isolating.
Did he say something? Oh, frick.
I'll track the virus. 10 seconds.
Screw you. Where the frick is the third one? Yeah. Shut it. Yes! 3, right?
There've been. Did you want to try isolating?
What? I did it! No! Fudge off!
All right. The virus just jumped. Find which terminal.
Nope. Nope. Shut up. How the partition thing works? Wait, is that not what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I not supposed to be checking the partition?
we might have had at that time.
Okay, so
that the NCR is moving more and more
shut it.
troops into the area.
If it has the virus, a readable message will pop up. Okay. Okay. Ibsen.
Want to try isolating the virus?
Let's go.
That's it. We got it.
Yeah. Okay, one sec. Project goals. The goal of Hidden Valley Project is to create a self-sustaining shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve as a command structure in times of crisis. The bunker itself is located several hundred feet below the surface. Multiple layers of reinforced material to prevent a breach into the inhabitable spaces. Anything, say, for a direct hit to the bunker-busting weapon utilizing megatonnage considered outside the capability of America's closest competitors. In the event that our enemies become capable of such an attack, the bunker's Derouche camouflaging system makes targeting the site impossible for automated systems, forcing aggressors to rely on guesswork and sheer luck. I got it. Sweet. Thank you. There's a two main system, the candle function. Fusion is buttermilk and dill and delicious salad dressing. I'm not a huge dressing fan, to be honest. Whenever I order a salad, they're like, what kind of dressing? I'm like, nothing. And they go, so just lettuce. I'm like, yes, give me the lettuce. Built more for reliability and duration of services. The power output of the system has been exceeded by many current designs, but it can supply the bunker with power for an estimated 752 years. The Derouche camouflage system provides visual and electronic interference to prevent airborne or long-range enemy weapons from targeting the bunker. Normal soil around Hidden Valley has been supplemented with a combination of aluminum and various silicates, which are then dispersed into a widespread network of industrial fans to blanket the area in a cloud of what is essentially chaff. Combined with the electronic countermeasures of the nearby array of Black Mountain, the bunker at Hidden Valley is effectively impossible to reach. I was breathing that in. That's what the fog is. Let it be recorded that on this day, Raymond Lorne was dismissed from his post as elder for committing the crime of murder. Brother Lorne was known to have hostile feelings towards the victim's senior scribe, Ritter. The guilty party insists on Ritter's death was a tragic case of friendly fire. The bunker was under attack at the time, but the tribunal felt that they could not let him persist as elder with such suspicion hanging over him. Ranch on potatoes for actual salad like oil and acid drizzle? I think I've ever heard of acid drizzle. Head scribe Buke. Be it known that on this day, Kenneth Jones shall no longer bear the title of elder. Brother Jones has completed, look for the optional, blah, blah, blah. Brother Jones has willfully gone against the chain that binds and has been forced to step down. Head Paladin Linquist succeeds him as elder. Wait, what did it say he did? The chain that binds. Adultery? Let the record show that I have stood witness to the dismissal of David James from the post of elder. Brother James was charged with destroying an unknown device recovered from a recent expedition. The purpose and function of the device remains unknown, and Brother James is thus far proven unwilling to discuss the matter with anyone. Head scribe Talawan. Was that the same one as this one? Kenneth Jones. No, that was a Jones. Okay.
actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend.
Me too, me too.
Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Data store effects. What do you think of him being dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
How do I access more topics in
Well,
data
you'd
store?
have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Okay, thank you. It's been fun. Ask Paladin Ramos about chain that binds. Alright, we're gonna ask Paladin Ramos if we can find him. I wanna know what this is. Okay.
You're being watched. So don't get in here.
Okay, in here. Okay. Here. No. Over here? No. Back over here. Take it right. Nope, it's downstairs. Okay. Nope. Wolf is not here when you play Fallout. Fallout's not, Fallout. Wolf's on a call with a friend. They dropped by earlier. Because priorities. Perma ban for that. Welcome in, Empty. How are you? How the frick do you... I'm so bad at directions. How the frick do I get here? Huh? Confusion? Doesn't say up, does it? I mean, it's telling me to go this way. But I try and figure out which way to enter the room. Is it up? Oh, it might be up. Okay, you're right, Empty. Thank you. Very helpful. Thank you.
Something.
One of the data store entries mentioned chain that binds. What is that?
Old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked.
Map literacy is not in the room.
If you're curious,
It's never been in the room with me.
access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades.
Okay. That'd be nice. Thank you. Check the data set. Okay. Can I check it over here without having to walk back? Okay. I don't want to walk all the way back. Oh, no. Haven't decided to do that yet. Buzz off. Elder dismissal chain that binds. The chain that binds, the cornerstone of our organization, the rock that supports the great tree of the Brotherhood and its myriad of branches. It holds that. Orders are to flow from on high down through the ranks. An order from a superior must always be obeyed, that their wisdom may be carried without hesitation. Orders are to observe the flow and not skip ranks. A superior may only give orders to his direct subordinates and not those beneath them. In this way, harmony of intent and cohesion of thought is maintained. Okay. And what does the quest say? Return to Hardin, return to McNamara. Okay, well, it looks like we need to make a decision. So I'm going to save. I'm going to save, and then we're going to go talk to Hardin. Or Mac, whichever one's here. Whichever dude this is.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact... When you find them, tell them you're my representative, and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them... Return when...
Actually, I'm gonna reload that. I'm gonna reload that because it shouldn't hurt to go tell the other dude about this anyway. Wait, or did I not read about the tie that binds? I could have sworn I just did. Well, I know I did, but did it? No, there we go. Better? Alright, so where are we on the map? Alright, so how do I get to this dude? That just leads, yep, that leads to him. And how do I get to the other guy? Through here. Go to the Elder is and turn left. Okay.
Hello? What is it, outsider?
Do you know anything about the chain that
I
binds?
could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first things every initiate learns when they start training. What about it?
One of the few times an Elder was dismissed was due to
I
it.
could be wrong, but I think that's a dead end. McNamara's always followed orders, and we've been incommunicado since fleeing Helios.
Do you know if there's a second part to it?
Second part? What are you talking about?
I don't know, it was an option. Spear is not allowed to give orders to men under his subordinate.
That is the standard procedure, yes. For example, McNamara gives orders to head scribe Taggart, who then relays further orders to the scribes. I wasn't aware that failing to do so was punishable, however. Interesting. If we can just find an instance where McNamara went around someone and gave orders to their subordinates, we'll have him.
Found the patrols for Elder, and they had mission discs.
Just as I thought. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me. The nerve of that man. This little stunt is probably what got them killed in the first place. Our normal patrol routes are known to be relatively safe. This is exactly what I've been looking for. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me, thereby breaking the chain that binds. With this, I can finally have him removed as Elder, and end this ridiculous lockdown.
So what happens now?
There are a number of people I'll need to talk to. The process won't be instantaneous, but with this evidence, my path is clear. It shouldn't take more than a few days, and then we can begin moving forward again.
Okay. You know, we'll take it. Oreo, shut it! Oh, he's now older immediate. Wow, that was quick. That was very quick, guys. Stop! Right. Oreo is very bark happy whenever the family member's not here, because he thinks that they're coming in at any second, even when they are away on a trip. So he's just like, oh, well, clearly someone's here. Give me like an Oreo treat. All right, I will after stream. They're currently all in the other room, but I will do that. All right. Should I increase my guns effectiveness? Nah. Unarmed. No. Oh, for power fists. Oh, that's actually pretty good. But we'll increase science. And get his thoughts on things. All right, I will. Let's do that. Everything's pretty good. We're at the Brotherhood.
A new day has dawned for this chapter, and moving forward, we will no longer cower in the dark. And we have you to thank for it. You'll find that I can be generous to those who show loyalty. Here, take this key. If you ever find yourself in need of repair, head to our safe house to the northeast. Now, what can I do for you?
Can I do that? Can I be NCR and join the Brotherhood? Yes?
Yes. I thought you... That's not usually a request we agree to. Typically, we take in the young, so that they might be trained through adolescence. In special cases, we allow exceptional individuals to conditionally join. Luckily for you, you happen to be exceptional. The condition is that you must complete a task. This task must prove...
Okay, what's the task?
Something perfectly...
Yeah, what is it?
Back when we were stationed at Helios, our scouts reported that a group was establishing itself in the area as a distributor of pre-war weapons. Our elder at the time, Elijah, was too concerned...
I'm definitely reliable. I definitely haven't even talked to the Brotherhood.
So he ordered us to leave them alone.
Oh, you finished Lost? Nice.
We correct that oversight.
What do you think of the final season? The last season was the one I liked least.
I want you to visit these weapons dealers, this Van Graff family. When the job is done...
Oh, wait, did I already do that? Legitimately, didn't I already do that? Didn't I already murder all the Van Graffs? Pretty sure I did. Maybe I left a couple people alive. It was interesting. Too many plot lines they had to close too quickly. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of how it all ended up. Of course, saying that without spoiling anything, but... Okay. Do you want to roll with this decision? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna roll with this decision. As long as this means I can still help the NCR. I'm assuming I have to help him to help the NCR in order to get him to agree with them. Hated the ending, yeah. Okay. You're not the only one. It's just not a very loved ending. I can't with Harden. Well, frick me. Okay.
Found the missing patrols, or was some...
Yes, here's a
They're
holotape.
all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters.
Prestige was so good, I agree.
Those patrols, I also
Smoke
spent
monster,
3 nights out on
frick.
scouting missions.
Yep, okay. Thanks, Johnny. I would have been very sad if it would have been like, oh, well, oops, you messed that up. Have a good life. Least liked. I started disliking it more from season 4 and onward. Shh, no spoils, but yes, no spoilers for a 20-year-old movie show. But yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of that type of ending. Okay, thanks for dropping by, Johnny. Have a good night. Thanks for the assist. Alright. Okay. I saw it get redeemed, so I knew that noise was coming, but... Alright. There we go. Alright, where? Oh, where? They're always, like, in the middle of nowhere. It's gonna be a different sound. Which sound did you think it was? But you don't see it? Yeah. I mean, frick, the pilot episode itself is just awesome. The Og, I don't think I have I don't think I have an Og sound. In fact, I'm sure I don't. Pilot is great. Wasn't the pilot like really good friends with the director and he's in like a bunch of his movies? I'm pretty sure that same dude who was the pilot was also in one of the newer Star Wars movies. Okay, like I can picture his face. Alright. Hello?
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go.
Elder McNamara sent me for your report. He asked if the bears are still hunting.
And I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides maintained a long stalemate, and only after an extended duration did the NCR finally destroy its opponent. When they did, it appeared they did so with the help of fresh reinforcements. I do not believe they could have managed the feat without them. That savages such as these could last so long against the NCR is troubling. Please, take my findings to the Elder. He'll know what to make of this.
Yeah. That's in the middle of nowhere. Alright, going to Nipton. Let's finish out this quest and then probably call it. Okay, go out here. Nowhere, Kansas. Okay. Alright, Where? Wrong way. No, not wrong way. Yes, right way? Yeah, okay, we're good. Liking direction. Oreo is still barking. Give it up! They're not coming home today! You love the county map of Kansas? Why? You mean a map of the state with all the counties on it? Because they're all squares, are they? Wait, is it actually? Wait, Iowa's is also just squares? One sec, let me get to this, and then we're gonna look this up. Do they not have rivers? That's how a lot of like county maps are drawn, based on like boundary being like a river or whatever. Hidden supply cave. Where's the cave? That's right, it goes in the square hole. No, I will fit the circle in the square hole. Mine. Okay. Anything else here? Anything back here? No. You know a square? Alright. Oh, that was cool. Okay, and it's back up there. Okay. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! This bull. BS. Squares, cubes, etc. Hey, who's attacking me? No, don't do that. That's rude. Stop it. Okay. Who's attacking me? What are you doing, soldier? Soldier, stop! Soldier, where are you going?
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you...
Elder McNamara sent me to ask about bears.
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last.
Nipton,
Such
yeah.
an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Okay. Alright, and then... Wait, why have I been shunned by the Correctional Institute? What the frick did I do? Wait. What the fudge did I do? It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve! Oh, that's the Powder Gangers? Oh, okay, yeah, I did kind of piss them off, yeah. Okay. It just said, oh, because it's the NCR Correctional Facility. That's not people in there that are NCR. Got it, thank you. I was slightly concerned there for a minute. Like, how far back do I need to freaking load? Okay. Soldier? Oh, found him. Just restart the entire game. Yeah.
Don't try and
McNamara.
speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long.
Penal. Yeah, I thought that too.
Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Enemies nearby? What enemies? Thank you. Okay. Now we're gonna go in here. Got Radaway. Yes, only critical. Guys, we. Oh wait, no, wait. What do you mean? Wait, no. Oh, minor. Oh, we do have a radiation suit. I did pick one up. I forgot about that. Thank you. I completely forgot I picked that up. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to him. But glowing is cool. So true. Wait, am I faster now that I got rid of majority of my rads? Now that I'm no longer radical? 120. Yeah, that's fine. Next. Alright. And then we go down here. Just through here. Over here. To the right. Always radical. Aw, thank you. Okay, see if he's willing to help the NCR yet.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts?
Yes.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
Go on.
The device that creates the sandstorms above, that masks our comings and goings, was only intended to be used in case of emergencies. It was never meant to be used with any regularity. And the other systems here were not designed to
does need to glow
accommodate
up.
such usage.
Thank you.
In particular,
or
the infiltration
fudge off.
system simply cannot
That
handle
might be a
the
compliment, that might be an
we've been
insult.
forced to cope with these last few years.
I'll take it as
a result,
neutral.
The system is failing, albeit slowly. I'm told we have a scant few months before it shuts down completely. Should that happen, it will quickly become impossible to breathe here in the bunker. Already the air quality begins to slightly worsen.
I mean, you're putting aluminum in the air every night. What do you mean? Of course your air quality sucks. What are you on about?
State the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Oh, you think you... Oh, okay. Thank you, Empty. Wow, guys, can you imagine putting a bunch of toxic... Sorry, typo. No, it's funny. That's a really funny typo that gave a completely contradictory statement. I enjoyed that. It really made me think. He felt up. It's like you guys couldn't, I don't know, do like, I don't know, water vapors or something that isn't a heavy metal to pump into the air? Like, frick, dirt would probably be better than aluminum. Like, just put a bunch of sand in there. Sand particles would be better than putting metal into your lungs. Oh, they wanted me to talk to somebody. Oh, anyway, I got distracted by thinking about the safety implications of having aluminum be. You sound like there's vape. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Not to mention, then you got the hot PFAS plastic that you're also breathing in. Metal man, metal. Oh. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. How long has it been live? We've been live for like 2 hours. I'm kind of tired. But one sec. What states were we saying has square counties? I need to prove this. I need to pull it up. Kansas and Iowa. Okay. Kansas counties. U.S. counties map? Okay, U.S. counties map. Okay, save image. Most of the squares are in the middle. All right, let me open this image. This is for the cousins chart. We just keep switching images. Okay, look at them squares. Okay. Zoom. What the frick is going on with that one in Wyoming? Yeah. Someone asked what their cousin's child is called, and I was trying to explain second cousin versus third cousin versus first cousin wants removed versus second cousin wants removed. We have some good conversations in chat. I don't know what the biggest county. Oh, dang, Texas has a lot more counties than I would have thought. Meanwhile, Wyoming's over here like, what state has the fewest counties? Would it be the smaller one? Holy frick, Kentucky! Delaware has the fewest? Where the frick is Delaware? Delaware's... Look, guys, I'm not... It's Rhode Island with 3. Oh wait, there's Delaware. Yep, there it is. I knew it was in the east somewhere. Okay, let's see. Yeah, fun little shapes. What is that count? What is that border? Guys, what the fudge is with Blaine County in Idaho? Well, what the gerrymandered county crud is this? Huh? Blaine County, Idaho shape. Why? Not why is it democratic? Mountain ranges, oddly shaped area. Each county shape is unique. Blaine County for ascending a tentacle. Okay, and what does it say? Probably mountains and rivers. You see, I hear you, but those are straight lines. Political intrigue. Like, I'm used to seeing, like, you know, the rigid edges and stuff of, like, a river, but those are straight. Oh, okay. It was literally just gerrymander. They wanted taxes and stuff. The proposal called County of Blaine, last gap. The roll instruction size managed to keep that weird little strip. Okay. Sounds like someone's talking about me. Okay. Okay, is there any other ones that we need to Blaine? So Blaine County is probably the most unique one I've seen so far. Okay, those are some long counties. Texas is a decent amount of squares. Okay, yeah, you're right, guys. There's like 2 that aren't squares in Kansas. There's just a really big one in Wyoming as well. Guys, this is the kind of content you're here to see, right? Going. You don't think Maine has squares? There's no squares in Maine. Here's county map. One of these days I'll do a geography test on stream. And you guys can't laugh at me. Or otherwise I'll have Wolf time you out for like 5 minutes. Can I do... I can't time myself out. You don't have to say you laughed. Okay. Yeah, North Carolina. There's so many. Which state has the most counties? Texas, 254, and then Georgia. I was gonna say Georgia seems pretty freaking. Yeah, that makes sense. Can the geography be worldwide though? I would fail at geography worldwide. I might be able to get some of Western Europe. And I can get Italy because it's a boot. I would be so bad. I would be so bad. GeoGuessr, is that what you're thinking, a Ghost? Can you find Denmark? Isn't it by Greenland? No, really. Oh no, it's near Norway and Sweden. Okay. This is why when I said you do a geography thing, I meant for the United States. I'll be able to get like 45 out of the 50 states. If we're talking Europe, I'm going to get like a 20% max. Okay. I was going to say, like, North Georgia is real clumped together. Let's see if there's any other interesting ones. Look at Maine. Okay. Aroostook. Piscatocus. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these things. I like Herkimer. I enjoy Herkimer. I like that it's like... Yeah, Maine doesn't have that many, that's true. Pennsylvania. Michigan has a ton of squares. the frick's going on? What the frick's going on in Minnesota? What the frick is going on in Minnesota? Why is there like a little bowl with red lake inside of Polk? Just want some Canadian action. Like, you can tell when there's rivers. Like, 100%. Like, in South Minnesota, you can tell when there's a river because of the county shapes, which is how a lot of them are done. Oh, yeah, Iowa's also almost completely squares. What the fudge? That's because of a river. Okay, I was gonna say what the heck's going on there, but Lyman's because of a river. Indiana's got a few. Oh, I know a decent amount of Indiana ones. Indiana has a couple of ones, but they have a lot of like rivers as well, so they like follow the river in general. The flatness all the time. Why is there a county in there's an Idaho? Who came up with that? What creative fudger was like, you know what? We're gonna call this county Idaho. Where do you live? Idaho. Where in Idaho? Idaho. Idaho wants to make itself self-important. Let's see. That's why I was wondering, is there an Idaho? I'm gonna look up Idaho. Please exist. Damn it. Idaho County. Wasn't that a ludicrous song? Maybe. Wait, what is Idaho state capital? Oh, it's in Boise. I was thinking it was Idaho, and Idaho City. No. I was thinking like Salt Lake City. Boise. Okay, can you tell where all the cities are? There. Somewhere over here. That one doesn't even have a name, it's so small. I just love Blaine. The silly name counties. True. Right now we're looking for the silly shaped counties, and the biggest one we found is Blaine, Idaho. And apparently the answer was politics. Wait, what got blocked for sex? Fair. We're gonna deny that, but that's fair. Yeah, that. He said GA has butts and coming, which logically got blocked for sex word. Cobb, Carroll, Dodge. Yeah, that one's fair. All right, we got any other good ones? Any other funky shapes? And most of the other funky shaped ones are clearly because of like rivers. Maryland? Enhance! Oh, 1 sec, let me. Enhance! Okay, choo, choo, Virginia got some of the coast that you think should go to Delaware? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, why does Georgia have so much? Why was Georgia like, screw you, I want my own county. Screw you, I want my own county. It's not even the second biggest state. Why does it have the second most counties? What the fudge happened up north? Politics? Ah, frick. Politics or rivers? Yep. Big time? Okay. Then politicians. Then politicians. What the frick is happening here? Wait, hold. What the fudge is happening in Colorado? Huh? People smoking weed? Oh, okay. It really hit then the politics of it? Yeah. But that's not because of a river, is it? Why is Denver... Why Denver County shaped weird? It's both a city and a county. Fascinating. I did not realize it was a county. Historical, socioeconomic. Okay, so, alright, yeah. Yep, once again, politics. Any of these have fun, interesting reasons that aren't politics? Lyman's because of a river. No. Straight lines are repopulation, problem, big city packed. It gets a little funky lines. Makes sense. Like, at least that one's like, you know, you could at least claim it's like a river based on just like looking at it. The only one you freaking can't claim that with is freaking, where'd he go? Where's the one that was all funky? No, not you. Buzz off. No one cares. What's one we were looking at earlier? There's a county in Texas with less than 50 people. Blaine County, Idaho. There we go. That was it. Blaine County, Idaho. Like, you can't even claim that this is because of... Where'd it go? Where the frick is he? There he is. You can't even claim this is because of a river. You're just like, you know, we'll take this and we'll take this. I'm so here gerrymandering the map. But it's for the county. It's not even an electoral map. It's just the county. He wanted a little South action and said, you know what, we're gonna take some of this population density down here, don't mind me. Interesting. Actually, let me look up one more thing. State with most square counties. Texas and Iowa are famous for their grid-like counties. Block-shaped. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. And they... Spalding, Butts. Okay, we found Spalding, Butts, Houston, Truton, Toombs, Tanith, Doherty. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll be back on Friday with a D&D update, and we'll be doing some more Minecraft. And then we'll be getting back into this over the weekend. But yeah, since, you know, New Year's and everything, not going to stream the next day or two, but I'll keep you guys updated. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys again later. Happy New Year.